What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to T3G. My name is Dalibor, and today we are talking about how to get your photos from the Canon SL1 or really any camera to your phone coming up. Whatever it is that you do, do the damn thing. Someone recently asked me how to get photos from the Canon SL1 to their phone. They want to ask, how do you connect it to your phone to get photos on your phone? The problem is with this model, you can't. It does not have NFC. It does not have Wi-Fi built in, so you can't. There's just no direct way. The SL2, I believe, has Wi-Fi. SL3, I believe, has Wi-Fi and NFC. However, that does not mean that you can't get your photos over to your device. What you just need is a card reader. Just recorded some podcast material, since that's what I use this bad boy for. And we are going to talk about two card readers real quick. First, we're going to talk about this. I really want to call it a brand name now. Anker has been around for a minute. Anker USB-C 2-in-1 card reader. I like the little packaging here. It's like easy open. It's got like a little pull tab. Big fan of that. Nice and small, about the size of a flash drive, and it'll take a standard SD card or a micro SD card. So I actually have both here. This is a micro SD card in an SD card reader. So we're gonna go ahead and see. Now what it doesn't have is instructions. Usually these are pointed a certain way to tell you which way to do it. I feel like it's gonna be this way. Nope, I was wrong. It's gonna be this way. See, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta just kind of like lightly just put it in there, see if it fits, and then figure out which way it goes. Because usually there is a picture, but this does not have a picture. Now this is only USB-C, and upon a quick search, they do not make a Lightning one at Anker, which is surprising. Anker, I mean, as far as I'm aware, they do iPhone accessories, so I don't know. That's a weird one. Nonetheless, this is a USB-C. This is a Pixel 2 XL. Again, we'll talk about why that is in another video. And we're gonna just plug it in. Let's see if it fits through my case. Oh, it doesn't. Now I have to disassemble it. So here we are. We're gonna go ahead and plug it in. Let's see what happens. It says there's an issue and it wants me to format it. On principle, I'm gonna switch SD cards just in case it accidentally formats, because my podcast is on that card. Plug this in. Now this one is empty, so I can format this one. We'll see what it does. USB drive. Okay, so this one is already plugged in. Files. We're just gonna Files app. Do I have anything in the DCIM folder? I do have, actually, whatever this. I wonder what this was. Let's see. There it is, right there. This was recorded on the M10, but same concept. So pretty straightforward. It just acts like a flash drive in Android. That's pretty dope, honestly. With the Files app, I was able to just open up the folder just like it would in a Windows computer or a Mac. And I can, let's see, can I copy to? Yeah, you can copy to, move to, whatever you want to do. Very much straightforward, just like you would with any other flash drive. Big fan of that. And then you go ahead and eject it. There it is. Pretty straightforward with this one. I'm gonna have to definitely give a recommend for anybody with a USB-C Android device, possibly an iPad Pro. Cannot guarantee on that. Let's pull that up real quick. It does say MacBook, MacBook Pro, Chromebook, XPS, Galaxy. So any Windows PC and Android device. It does not say that it would work with a iPad Pro. So, man, I'm gonna have to look into this. Maybe there's a beef with Anker and Apple. I don't know. Now the next one here is a generic brand. It literally just says card reader, made in China. Aren't they all? Now this is a multi-use one, and I appreciate those. I had one of these. I don't know where it is, so I bought a new one. Nonetheless, let's see. User manual. Is there an app? Sometimes there's an app. Let's see, for iOS, so this does have a lightning adapter, so iOS 9.2 and on. It looks like you can do it straight from Photos. Dope, okay. So we know there is memory on this. Now the way this one looks is like so. It has a lightning side It has a USB-C side. It has a standard USB and tricky micro USB side. Big fan of that. I'm a big fan of that. We're going to test it with the USB-C first, since my phone is already here. Now see, this one does have instructions on how to plug it in. So we're just going to need to stop messing around. So plug in. Let's see if it acts the same way. USB drive, same thing exactly. No difference whatsoever. So it just reads it as a normal flash drive. And let's verify that it works on iOS as well. I have my iPad here, so that should be interesting. I'm going to put my phone back in this case because it's already cracked, and I don't want it to crack any further. Had I just put it in this case to begin with and not the other case that I had, it wouldn't have cracked at all. But hindsight is 20/20. Let's crack open his iPad here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it says if you go to Photos, which I seem to have uninstalled, so let me just reinstall that. No, it's right there. Photos. Okay, so Photos. Don't care if it's not backed up. Hit OK. Devices. There it is. Just like a card reader. It sees it. It's right there. I mean, it reads it just like it would, honestly, if it was in the Mac. It just shows the devices. There, I mean, pretty straightforward. There's not really anything fancy about that. If you name your card, it'll show the name instead of untitled. But yeah, it's right there, and then you can just transfer it in. Dope. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. I actually really like this one. My old one, I feel like, had to have like an app. The old one that I had that was multi like this, I think it needed to have an app, and I wasn't really happy about that because, like, it's kind of annoying, like having to download a specific app in order just to transfer some files. But nonetheless, this is, oh, there is a brand name on it. Suntorsy? Feels like there's a vowel missing. Rest in peace, Mr. Trebek. Can I buy a vowel? That's the wrong show. What is wrong with me? But nonetheless, rest in peace, Alex Trebek. What is wrong with me? Oh man, Pat Sajak. It's Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak. May I buy a vowel? Suntorsy. That's a weird one. But yeah, no. The other nice thing about this is if you have a ton of data, so specifically for Lightning, if you have a ton of data, it actually has a Lightning port so that you can plug in. So let's say you take, I don't know, 1,000 photos and you're like, I'm going to bed, I want to have this transfer while I'm sleeping. To your phone or to your iPad, you can plug it in, plug the card in, and then plug your charger in so that the device charges while it's transferring. So you have a freshly charged device and all your photos transferred in the morning. That's kind of slick. I'm not going to lie. My old one didn't have that. So yeah, this is how you would transfer photos from any camera, really. Anything like these action cams, whatever, to your phone or tablet. Pretty straightforward. This is the easiest way. Most newer cameras have NFC and or Wi-Fi, like this M10 that I'm recording on does. However, in my experience, it's actually a much slower process. Transferring just photos off this M10 to my phone through the Canon Connect app or whatever it was called, it was just slow. It was just slow, and like it would constantly not stay connected. So like it's kind of a waste of time. This way, it's card, pop, transfer, done. Like it's way easier. It's direct. You're not dealing with Wi-Fi. I'm a big supporter of plugging in to get some stuff done. Like Wi-Fi is not everything, honestly, and these card readers will help you transfer your photos faster. That's going to be it for this one. If you have any questions about the card readers, please drop them down below. If you have any other suggestions on how to transfer photos from devices that don't have Wi-Fi and or NFC to your iPhone or your smartphone or your tablet, let me know. I'm happy to test out some stuff. But this is my preferred method because I haven't found anything more effective, more efficient. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.